Hello? Beep boop, beep boop, beep. Okay, I'm looking forward to this. Edge of eternity. But for some reason, one moment, just fixing. For some reason. Ah, yes, one moment. Just fixing the avatar for a moment. Okay, I think I fixed it. Okay, pulling everything back up. Yay, it's working. Wait, is it working? Oh. Okay, hold on. It's almost there. And I'm not sure why exactly these sorts of things happen literally right when things start, but it is what it is. Beep boop. Almost done. Hello, hello. Up, up, up. Okay. I'll just X out. Almost. That's right. That's doesn't matter how much setup you do beforehand. Yes, hello everyone. Go ahead and get settled. Get your snacks. Whatever you need. We are about to get started. Okay, let's see. Okay, now it's working. Yay, everything's working now. Hello everyone. Yeah, turn off flash photography. Put your phones on vibrate. Okay, so in this Edge of Eternity's box, I have gone ahead and opened every pack, placed really good God packs in them, and then resealed. So we should get all the best hits. I printed them off on my printer. Just kidding. A monster truck. Wow. And congrats, Statesman, on finishing right before stream. I know you mean dailies, but I can't help but think something else. Yeah, Phantom, I'm really ready for this. I'm excited. Good pretzel snack, nice. And hello, Chris, Twilly, and Temporal, Ghost and Ghosters, Statesman and Phantom. David. Hello, David. Temporal, I can't remember if I actually just said your name. Eldridge, Japanese Gremlin, That Guy, Edward, Gabbro, Guardian, Boosterman, Kevs, if you're here still. Icarus, although I don't know if Icarus is back from the grocery store. And Jean. And Game Dreamers, yes, hello. Yeah, Ghost, I was saying hello to you. And Delta, hello. Okay, let me adjust one thing. I believe I set up the proper command. I should be able to do this with... Okay, nice. Everything seems to be working. And music, everything seems to be at a good volume. The camera is much lower. I lowered that our last stream, so it's a little bit easier to see stuff. It's not quite a wide shot, and I like it. And Ghost, enjoy your gaming. I heard you doing a raid earlier. I'm curious, what game are you doing a raid on? Hello, Jossie. Jossie, have you opened up all your collector Final Fantasy packs yet? Or are you still slowly doing them over time? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start opening this up. Today we are opening Magic the Gathering Edge of Eternities. The play boosters, not the collectors, Escape from Tarkov. Oh yes, I believe you're really enjoying that game, and I have been for a little while now. Hello, Pepper. Oh, I see, Jossie. Delta, you got your boosters yesterday. Are they collectors or the other ones, like the play boosters? Trying to get the right calibration. Play boosters, I see. Have you opened them yet? Wait, there's a series from the game? Like a TV show or something? Burnt out lately? Oh, I see. Like from work? Oh, no, for the 50th time. Wait, Japanese Gremlin, how are you running out of games to play? Why, there's just not a lot of games out right now that you're interested in? Pinkerton's didn't arrest me. I don't know what that means. Oh, I see, Ghost. Oh, Raya. I probably won't watch the movie you mentioned called Raid. But speaking of raids... Oh wait, what's this? I actually had no idea this is in here. This looks like it's a lore-related character sheet or something. But I am looking forward to playing Ready or Not. I figured the music would be pretty fitting for this experience. This is pretty cool. I didn't expect this at all. Oh. I see, Delta. This is pretty cool. Hello, Dinpod. Why does it feel like there's something more? Or it's just... Okay, I think that's it. I like that. That's really nice. Okay. Wow. This is gonna be fun. So this is our third unboxing on YouTube. And probably fourth overall. I need to figure out why my eyes are acting up. Well, when it comes to chasing a particular pool, I believe the pools that I really want are actually from the collector's boxes, the anime waifus. Oh, I believe there's only one actually anime waifu in this set. The singer card, the one where she's like a singer, like star caller singer or something like that. Beyond that, I actually really don't know what else to expect. So, outside of the collector's boxes, I actually don't know. I guess some really cool, like, land cards would be fun. I do like some good land cards. Okay, that seems good. Oh wow, you purchased the 4 Final Fantasy Commander decks. Are they the black boxes or the silver ones, the collector ones? Oh wow, this feels so interesting putting... Okay, I don't know if any of you have felt this before, but it's a very interesting feeling putting your fingers in the back part where all of these little ridges are. Feels very... I didn't expect that. That was an interesting feeling. Okay. I think we'll go ahead and we'll put the packs so that we can see them. I really love the colors of these. Take a look. These are gorgeous, by the way. The flavor of the set, the art of the set is really nice. The space themes. You had an alt land tree guy, and it came with 5 foil borderless lands. A play bundle? I'm not super familiar with the play bundles. Black boxes, I see. Are the play bundles like the thicker boxes? Yeah, it's kind of crazy how you can sort of loot really anything in a way. Okay, these always feel so good. From the few box openings we've done, and really the only one magic box opening. The packs feel so nice. It is, again, an honor to be able to do this by inexperience. The elevator? What do you mean? It's my first one. 9 boosters and a deck box D20. Oh, I see. The play bundles. Solid snake. Okay. I don't know if having these up here is affecting the lighting, but an artifact card. That's an elevator. Oh, I see. Oh, before I do this, although I would love to open like this, I need to put my gloves on because, well, really slippy, you know. I will bend over. Also, I want to say, all of those who have been around for a while, thank you for being here, even if just for a moment. I've been missing our times. I think back to some of the really wonderful streams we've had. Some of the really memorable ones like Sekiro and Talos Principle, Subliminal, and many others, but truly, what a magical time. And honestly, it's going to continue. Oh, John C. The cursed words. Lateral inhibition. And also the 9 rocks. I don't know why my eyes are cursed right now, but oh well. And welcome back, Japanese Gremlin. 5 months. Wait, Ghost, did I say that? did I say that in something? In one of the games? I feel like that's something I said. It's all felt so dreamlike. I appreciate that. Often life can get really stressful and all of that, and sometimes these kind of moments, they do feel dreamlike. They feel like you step away from all of the pains and chaos of reality. Even though this is technically a part of reality too, so maybe this is like a pleasant part of reality. Well, Statesman, we appreciate having you here. And can opener, I saw you said Sekiro. I may have said that actually in Sekiro. About the quote, your dad plays magic. Well, let's begin. Is reality your reality or someone else's? That is interesting. Let me see if I can fix my cursed eyes. I feel like last time my eyes were pretty fixed, but it works for now. Here we go again. I don't know what the order is, so we'll just explore that as we go. Look around. Outfitting. Also, a few updates, by the way, before we really get into this. And hello, Winter, and welcome. A few updates. 1. I have actually canceled the Nier Automata 2B outfit commission. I know it might seem a little strange because they were making progress on it over many months. However, there are some aspects to that commission that didn't quite sit right with me, and it's a little hard to explain, but I have felt that it is better for momentum and simplicity to cancel that outfit commission. I did pay the artist in full, the 3D artist, so there was that. Also, due to all of the complexities behind the scenes of trying to get this avatar to work properly, I have decided to really simplify the avatar project to refocus with Josiah, to refocus on the avatar being more functional for video making, and instead use this avatar along with the version without the hoodie for streaming for the foreseeable future. And then, this is maybe exciting, I would like to look into getting a live 2D model for streaming. So basically have like a really good model for filming, and then have a separate model for streaming. that's not like 3D like this, if that makes sense. I think they need to be separate because trying to have this model be converted to stream quality like the VIM is causing major issues behind the scenes with the Unity project. So yes, so yeah, honestly though, the 2D outfit communication has been kind of rough with that project, and the idea that I would be paying the second person that would put the outfit on, I would be paying them more than the actual artist who makes the outfit. That doesn't really sit too well with me. And it's also something I don't really fully need because I have Josiah who can put outfits on for me. So I'll be working with an individual named Vase Hale, who is a 3D artist, and I've worked with her before in the past, and I would like to work with her again to commission some outfits and such, in addition to purchasing some on booths and whatnot. So yeah, basically, sometimes you have to step. My owner's philosophy, one of them is sometimes you have to break something down to build it back stronger, or as you've probably heard, you have to take a step back to jump forward. So yeah, not giving up, just readjusting. And hello, Roblox. Okay, here we go. Yeah, and the 2D model idea, I also am. Oh, well, there you go. I'm also interested in 2D because I think it would be better for fun things in the future as well. Oh, Lander, that's interesting. Reminds me of Mass Effect. Wow. Okay, the vibe of this set is so cool. Like the space vibe. And I'm glad that you all are not too disappointed. Okay, actually, I guess I need to turn this over to the Reapers. Yeah, exactly. I've never used a 2D model, so that would be really, really quite exciting. No, my only concern, and I don't mean to be edging these cards, my only concern about a 2D model is if it's based on this model, I don't know. I guess it would be fine, but it felt like this model is an original design from me, since it's one I've purchased and then edited and modified. So, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure, but at the same time, I think we'll go with the flow and we'll figure it out as time goes on. Okay, here we go. Wait, auxiliary boosters. No, I know these are common, and yes, we will be looking at all of the cards. Not really reading all of it. I know I can do that in my own time, but the artwork. If it's a card I haven't seen, I want to look at the artwork. That is awesome. It looks like a bug that has like a parasite on it. That's pretty cool. Biosynthetic burst. Interesting. Plasma bolt. Wow. The artwork is just, it's hard to believe sometimes. But this is literally like made by people, like, and not just AI art. Yeah, the artwork is amazing. Reminding you of Elite. What do you mean? My robot assassin, Hollow Carver. Wow. I mean, for just a common card, it's like incredible. Elite Dangerous. I've never heard of that. You were certainly getting the most out of your HBO subscription, Jared. Okay, I remember some of that AI artwork. Like that, the idea that someone did an AI, like, tracing or something. Mental modulation. I remember some of that drama a while back. Mill cards. Is Mill a mechanic? Red Tiger. Necken. That's pretty neat. Kind of reminds me of, like, Zillades a little bit. I don't really watch a lot of shows. I mostly watch Crunchyroll, so in my opinion, Netflix would probably be better than HBO due to the amount of stuff available. Robot Jellyfish and Mechanozilla. Wow, that is incredible. This music works so well with this. Oh, cause the others to discard the deck. Tentacles, you're right. Hey, I didn't say it, by the way. I didn't say it. Statesman. Yeah, you're right. Tentacles. Sunstar Expansionist. Wow. An Angel Stream bingo card. That's pretty funny. Whoa. That reminds me of Guardians of the Galaxy. I think the first movie. Mindless. Evangel. We got it. Oh, it's a vampire cleric. That's cool. Oh yeah, Disney Plus and Hulu came with your phone plan. Yeah. It is pretty cool when plans come with subscription services. A spacecraft, that's pretty neat. Atmospheric greenhouse. Wait, vampires and Edge of Eternities are black holes? That's actually a really good point. Oh wow, I wonder if like that's an angel and then that's a vampire style. I'm not sure, but that's pretty cool. I do like that. I do collect a lot of the vampire cards. Hello, Robert. Also, I noticed this down here. This is like a different kind of mechanic. This is different for me. This right here. This, like, circle. I guess maybe this represents the spacecraft's, like, something. I'm not too sure. This is really different for me. And, like, the station mechanic, I'm not familiar with that. I don't play too much these days. Okay, this is gorgeous. A godless shrine. I remember this. I remember this land, I believe, from previous sets. This dual land, I believe. The godless shrine. I've definitely gotten that in an earlier set. I feel like Guilds of Ravnica or something like that. 8 stations, I see. Oh, okay, thank you for clarifying. That's a cool one. That's some really gorgeous art. I've never been one to play, like, decks with 2 colors. More of a monocolor person, but that is gorgeous. Sounds like your room. That's biotech specialist. Pretty neat. Insect scientist. Hey Chris, we're just getting started. And then the foil, which of course, you know, in Magic, there's a foil in every pack. Starfinder? Is that like a D&D style game or something? That is really nice looking. Ooh, that's a nice island. I like that, even for just a basic land. That is really nice. Pathfinder in space, I see. 2 seats? What do you mean? The Godless Shrine. That's pretty awesome. I said Ireland. Wow. You all are seeing something much different from what I'm seeing. Well, Jared, I'm glad you're enjoying it. And man, I agree that this set has a really strong flavor when it comes to the art, like the lands and such. It's really awesome. And of course, the collector's version has some really great artwork and such as well. Ireland would be green. Oh wow. At first, this reminded me of Knights of the Old Republic. I can't remember the robot's name, but it reminded me of the robot character from Knights of the Old Republic. No waifus yet. The one. I actually don't know if there's really any waifus in this set. Diplomatic relations. Wow. The music though, I just absolutely love the music. It's some monster waifus, yeah. I mean, if there was a cultured animation with this beast, I could get behind that. Just saying. Okay, well, we did get some robot, or some like alien tentacles, I guess. Yeah, that was a win. We got a tentacle card earlier. Wow, I've been over that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I was talking about I could get behind the making of some sort of cultured animation or something, but I guess it would be in front of it, if that makes sense. Wow, that is pretty nice. I've never heard of a kavu, but I guess that's what this is for. When I opened the box, it came with this little chart right here, which is honestly incredible. I think well done for them. So like it tells you about the different races, I think, like the different alien species, or yeah, that's really cool. I think this is a pretty awesome addition. Grav blade heavy. Okay, you already know that with this blade they're gonna be tearing some stuff apart. A human soldier. You know, I actually feel like I don't see a lot of swamp or like black colored human soldier cards. I feel like typically the human soldiers, from what I've seen, are usually in like the plains decks. Effort is still made in things. Yeah, exactly. You know, let me actually grab something real quick. Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, I have not really played Yu-Gi-Oh. My owner like played Yu-Gi-Oh when they were younger, but let me be right back. So he mentioned Yu-Gi-Oh. I recently acquired these for future box openings. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Advance also, I way overpaid for this one. I'm just gonna say it. I paid way too much for this because I didn't know any better. They even subtly warned me, but I just didn't realize that you could get these for way cheaper. Unfortunately. So, but yeah, you know, maybe some waifus in here, like the Dark Magician or the God girl. I'm not too sure. I looked a little bit. This one I don't think I can open here on YouTube. It's from Divine Cross. It's a Japanese card game. And this is actually volume 1 from the series, like the actual first from the Divine Cross card game. I think I may have to open this on another platform, if you know what I mean, like the blue site. But I am excited because I've never opened one of these. So this is really cool. And yes, this is from Japan. And my first ever Weiss Schwartz box. I'm really excited about this. And Hololive Volume 2. I want to say this is considered like a first edition and not like the silver stamp reprints or whatever that is, but I assume if there's a chance at a gold signature card, I think it would be from something like this. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. I thought about Discord for this box, but I honestly think it would be kind of cool to open up on the other platform, as I've never streamed over there. But yeah, and then there's Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I have the Pokemon Japanese booster boxes that I'll probably open casually over time. And since the Hololive, hey, at least they haven't, you know, pulled a little V-Shoujo. So yeah. But yeah, I've never streamed over on the other platform, so it's something I would like to do at some point. Oh, John C, yeah, I'm really excited about opening like Divine Cross cards over time. There's some other sets that I'm really interested in from that series, but I haven't really looked at all of them. Hello, Ro. Hello. I was actually just looking at Seoul and like a trip to Seoul and like what that would cost and what that would be like. Yeah, I was just looking at that actually last night. I agree, Eldritch. I would like to do more activity over there over time. That's pretty nice artwork. It almost looks like a lotus, like a black lotus or like a lotus. The cyberpunk vending machine? Oh, I'm not familiar. To love are you cards. What is that? And Marcos by Blue Site, it starts with an F, if you know what I mean. You can find it in the links. Just saying, Vanishing Light. Pretty cool. I bet it looks really amazing in foil. Another robot cat. And thank you, Eldritch. Whoa, this one's crazy looking. Swarm Crawler. Insect Warrior. Wow. Not a huge fan of like the insects, but I mean they're cool. But I wouldn't personally make an insect deck. Maybe if I had more time towards such things, I would build a deck themed like robots, insects, and all of that. Better check later. That's pretty funny, just in case. Ghost, you said smash. This would be a smash, not a pass. I mean, it might be interesting, like a fuzzy sort of feeling. Sleep well, Jared. Mouth of the Storm. Wow, that's pretty neat. An elemental. A flying and ward. Well, pretty strong one, but it's a 7-drop, which is pretty expensive. Oh wow, Icarus, that's a pretty interesting point. Pretty nice artwork. Grave ship. That's pretty cool. The spacecraft. That is really neat. Like the spacecraft mechanic. Lion lifelink. I definitely like the swamp or like the black color. Like the void style in this set is so cool. Running the hive pool. Affinity for slivers. Interesting. That's pretty neat. Hello, Fondue. I feel like slivers actually from an older set in the game. Yeah, purple and black for sure. I agree. And then the foil. Super foily. Nice Spear Zealot. That is pretty epic looking. Much older? Yeah, that's what I thought, Chauncey. It's kind of cool though when they do like a kind of a throwback to like older sets, older mechanics and such. Nice island. That artwork though. Very celestial. We got a godless shrine from the first pack, and that was the second pack. It's taken us 20 minutes per pack. Just kidding. Purple and black means poison. Oh, actually, oh, that reminds me. That reminds me. I may have to grab my binder afterwards. I purchased 2 waifus the other day. It's my first time ever actually purchasing a waifu card. I got a Nessa and a full art Lacey at the binder. So that was pretty fun. A full art Nessa and a full art Lacey. I honestly thought they were really nice. And actually I purchased them in person. Not online, by the way. I didn't see any of those. The waifu you all told me about that has like the goth aesthetic, like the goth style aesthetic. Yeah, basically, David, I saw the cards and I was like, wait a second. Wait a second. I was like, they look so nice. I think I might acquire them. X-Maniac, yeah, I haven't seen that one yet. This one has a little bit different back, a lander. That's pretty cool. Oh, old man Yarnum. Well, good luck with your work. May it go smooth. Land Seeker. Pretty cool. This has like a pretty nice vibe. Oh my goodness. Whoever made like the cards for the black, the swaps in this set, they really went hard with this void look. Wow, it's a 1-drop too. Ray Wallscroll? Oh yeah, like Ray from Evangelion. Wait a second, is this the character from the one Shark's Tale movie? Wild Sculpt Technician. Doesn't this look like that character from Shark's Tale? It really does, yeah. I'm trying to get it to focus. The Rasta jellyfish, yeah. Jellyfish artificer. Kinda tentacles a little bit, but not too much. Wait. Actually. Oh wait. There's actually tentacles. If it focuses. Yeah. Okay. Right Spear Zealot. Okay. I think we got the foil version of that in the last pack. Another Smash. Wow. Sky Stinger. Does this have reach? Of course it does. With a name like that, it's gotta have reach. Pretty cool artwork. And, you know, reach meaning that you can attack creatures that have flying. Whereas, normally, if you don't have reach and you don't have flying, you can't attack a flying creature. Pinnacle Kill Ship. Well, that's pretty cool. Artifact. I mean, this set is just oozing with the space vibe. Like, they did really good. You can block flying creatures. True. Wait, are you telling me you can attack creatures with flying if you don't have reach? Oh. Like with an instant card, like attack opposing creature? I thought basically, if they don't have reach, they don't have a way to... You can't directly attack creatures, but like if you use a spell, like an instant, to force a conflict, can you force a conflict between a non-reach creature and a creature with reach, with flying? I assume you wouldn't be able to. It was said reach or flying, but I don't know 100%. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Johnson, that's actually cheating. That's actually crazy. Wow, I did not know that. Well, they did censor themselves, so I appreciate that. Although wait, I think language is actually somewhat allowed on YouTube, but no Strider's gear. This one's interesting. I almost thought it was a green color for a second. I almost thought that said Ravioli Infiltrator, but it says Ilvoy Infiltrator, Jellyfish Rogue. Wow, what a creature. Another vampire soldier looking pretty wicked. This music is it's just unbelievably perfect with this set. Ravioli Infiltrator. Now whenever you see it, you're gonna think Ravioli Infiltrator. Rescue Skiff. That's pretty neat. Seed ship brood tender. Another insect. Oh look, there's a little one. Like a little insect. It's so sweet. Oh, it's a sweet card. Oh, chapter 2. This Sarima, the spacecraft. That's a pretty cool spacecraft. It looks like it would fit, like if the wings right here, if these could fold in, you could like fly through really narrow areas. I've never seen Starship Troopers. Oh, nice. Sunken Citadel. It's foil. That's pretty gorgeous looking. A little, with the foil, it's a little hard to see the image, but pretty nice. Enjoy your lunch, Ro. That's pretty nice. I'll probably put that in a sleeve. That's pretty gorgeous. And Ro, no pressure. Enjoy your lunch. Yeah, the quality of the artwork is really nice. Let me show you this detail, which first off, this other basic land is pretty nice too. Talk about changing it up from the really basic, like, here's a river and a stream and some trees. That's really nice. But this detail right here, there's like a little tiny ship. Well, let's see if it focuses. The foil is causing it to have a hard time. Well, yeah, it's a little hard to see, but I think there's a little ship right there. Oh well. Yeah, that's really gorgeous. I will put that in a little penny sleeve. I actually don't know what this frame is called. Like, I don't know if that's considered extended art, but it's really nice. I don't know what this is called exactly. And I believe Sunken Citadel is like a reprint of like a card that's been in multiple sets, but I'm not sure. I like it though. Protection for the Citadel for sure. Oh wow, the Citadel reminds me of Mass Effect. The music sounds familiar. Interesting. I would be nice in Commander. Happy Girlfriend's Day. I actually did not know that. The music is creepy for spaceships. Another one of those cool landers. And it has a Dead Space vibe to it. They're not real. You might be onto something. Another one of those. Another one of those. It's still amazing though. It pops like it's so vivid. Another wall carver. Another one of those. Ooh, that is wicked looking. Lux Knight Breacher. Wow. Lots of humans in this set. Stellar sights. Okay, so that's what those gold frames are. Gorgeous. Nutrient black. Some food. What flavor do you want, Sammy? Bland, dense, or vanilla? I wonder if this is the lobster cooking this. There's like a lobster chef card. I think human, like, in armor, or something like a spacesuit. Fire, that's a pretty cool card. Nice artwork on that. Hello, Mac Daddy, she rips everything. I was actually showing earlier, we have some Yu-Gi-Oh! Live Weiss Schwartz. Not a Hololive card game, but Hololive Weiss Schwartz. And Divine Cross, a Japanese card game. And some Japanese Pokemon. Hello, Pioneer. The nutrient blacks are still floating in space. That's pretty funny. It seems like the blue, which I guess makes sense because jellyfish, water, and stuff. The blue definitely has a lot of the tentacles in this set. Oh, I have no idea this. I can't really see it. Any of the Lord of the Rings cards? I do not. I imagine it would be a little bit difficult to acquire those. It would be cool to open though. Circuit Fear. Wow. Okay, talk about some tentacles. I mean, this set just reeks of culture. Space culture, that is. Flying, wow. Zero Point Ballad. Another wicked swamp card, or black. A little bit of tentacles, actually. Very interesting. Destroy all creatures with toughness X. Nice. Zendikar. Oh wow, interesting. Focus Fire. Statesman, that might happen. That's pretty nice artwork. I will say the foiling on magic cards, it does make it a little bit hard sometimes to actually see what you're looking at. Ooh, a full art swamp. It's gorgeous. Not like, foil or anything. And I believe the Galaxy foil only comes from the collector boxes, but this is gorgeous. And this is actually one of my favorite land cards in this set. That is really nice. I love aesthetic. You have a Lord of the Rings gift bundle box. Do you have it open? Wow. That's pretty cool. I agree, Rain. I really like this one. I would definitely put that in one of my mono black decks, like the vampire deck. I have like a vampire themed deck. A great fun wallpaper. No, that is a good find. Yeah, some of the artwork, and especially this set, would make for some really nice mobile wallpapers. Little human soldier doing some, well, oh, I guess I have a sword. I was gonna say light bending. Also, it's kind of crazy that there's gonna be an Avatar: The Last Airbender set. I mean, Spider-Man is pretty insane that that's gonna be a set next. And I guess the universe is beyond is pretty crazy as it is, but Avatar: The Last Airbender is certainly one I would never expect. Another one of those. Another one. Ooh. Nebula Dragon. Gorgeous. Wow. For just a common card. In pre-ordered Spider-Man. The collectors or the play boosters, probably. Okay, that's pretty cool. Craft pack. Monolist. With the lightning bolt. Ooh, that's actually pretty cool. Like with Zuko or something, or Azula casting the lightning. That would be pretty cool. That's pretty neat. This one. Not sure what those things are in the background though. Not sure what those are supposed to be. Oh, Stardust. SpongeBob magic cards, yeah, I believe those are secret layers, so I can slightly understand it. I actually would really like to have the Hatsune Miku secret layer ones, like the 4 seasons and all of that. I don't have any secret layer ones. That's a pretty cool interpretation of that card. Winter Hatsune Miku, nice. Vote out. Oh goodness. Oh wow, this is a really dark card. Like all the shadows of the hands, basically about to send this person or this creature, this entity, out into the void. That's actually really crazy. Yeah, Among Us. Democracy is not always just. Wow. That's pretty cool that you went to a concert, Icarus. For Hatsune Miku. The Chibi Planeswalker Secret Layer set? Oh wow, I bet that is amazing. I don't think I've seen that one. There are so many secret layers I have not seen. Litho breaking, this is incredible looking. That is some really nice artwork. The Final Fantasy secret layers, yeah, not as familiar. Incredibly immersive, yeah, that card certainly was. Wedge Light Rammer. Not bad, kinda looks like a Super Smash Bros. Battleground. Nicken Assembler. Interesting. Oh wow, that is gorgeous looking. Entropic Battle Cruiser. Spacecraft. I'm not a huge fan of all of the, like the blue, for this deck, like the blue, all the jellyfish and all of that, you know, not like a huge fan of all that artwork, although the lands are nice from the little bit I've seen, but that is gorgeous. I really love the colors on the spacecraft. I wonder if there's like a full art version of this, because that is really nice. And a gene pollinator. Doing a little pollination. The spacecraft is really nice mechanically. I'll have to take a look at it in a moment. A horse bug. And a nice little basic land. And the dark crystal, that's a good point. It does have dark crystal vibes. The Assassin's Creed stuff. You don't know if the alternate artwork is in the play boosters due to them only being 7 cards, not 14. I actually had no idea that there was less cards in the Assassin's Creed one. Flying, Death Touch. Okay, the space. These are the station. Whenever they discard a card, they lose 3 life. Whoa. And then flying. Whenever the opponent does, and flying Death Touch whenever the spacecraft attacks each opponent, discards a card. Each opponent who can loses 3 life. Yeah, that's an incredible one. Wow. I actually was just watching a video there's like a video on YouTube of someone in Spain, I believe, maybe, who owns one of all of the collector boxes, and they have a video with only like 500 views where they basically show all their boxes and talk about it. Ooh, a new lander. That's really very nice. And it was a fun video to watch. It's not super long. Which card is that, Delta? Yeah, 310 toughness, and only a 4-drop. That battle cruiser, that is a really cool one. I imagine that was pretty good competitively. That's a good point, Temporal. Decode transmissions. Wow. Let me check on the music for a second. iPad wizard, that's pretty funny. Another ravioli. You're right. Another ravioli. Let's see. There it is. Ravioli operative. I wonder if this is the same card, but just different artwork. Maybe not, I'm not sure. Even soldier. Okay, that's pretty nice artwork. Wow. Combat, bro. Hello. Another nutrient block. Starting to stock up on the food. A hardware store that sells Pokemon and Magic cards right next to the grill section? Yeah, I believe it actually. That, it sounds about right in the market these days. Ice Cave Crasher. That's pretty neat. Wow. Okay, we actually did get one of those earlier, but man, that artwork is nice. Also, I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe someone told me this character right here, someone at a game shop said that this character was the first non-binary character in Magic the Gathering. I believe it's this character. I'm not entirely sure if that's the character though. Scout for Survivors. That's pretty cool artwork. It has a Helldivers vibe. And Bruiser, take care. And if you come back, we'll see you later. It's pretty cool. The flavor, of this group is pretty neat, but very Guardians of the Galaxy vibe, like the first movie. That is a good point, Joss, about the artwork. Maybe being a little tricky. The Newell. That's pretty cool. I like this one. Star-Lord, yeah. Well, actually, I'm kind of thinking of the enemy in the first one, like the Void group, or whatever the enemies were. Singularity Rupture, I see. Hello. That one's pretty neat. I almost thought it was a goblin for a second. Oh. This Rabbit Divinity. Chemical Emissary. A robot. Interesting. Thank you for the good wishes. Space goblins. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm actually a little bit surprised there's no space goblins. A robot. Dock worker drone. Oh, and the foil. Basic band. Wait, this one's foil too. Space goblins would have been epic. It kind of feels like some of the creatures are really similar. The island is beautiful. Yeah, this basic land island. Oh, and definitely being foil like that. Yeah, that is true. Super gorgeous. Cowboy Bebop. I still need to finish that. I'm still like 5 episodes, maybe 6 episodes away. And I've been watching it over many years, it seems. Like slowly edging the show to completion. Game Dreamers. I think it is. I feel like these cards are on the Magic Arena, the digital card game. And I feel like there would be foil versions, but I actually don't know if there's foil in the Magic Arena. Would qualifies as a goblin? That's actually a pretty good question. Stealthcraft Mechan. Interesting. So soft, like I wonder if these are painted or if they're like traditional or digital. Probably digital, but man, it's incredible how they get the softness. Well, like surge foils, yeah, I don't know if I'll ever see a surge foil because they're from like lacquer boxes, but it is pretty cool. Samurai Champloo or Champloo. I actually have seen the first couple episodes, but that's another show I need to actually return to. We have Gandalf. Yeah, this one, I think we actually got this one in foil earlier. Focus Fire. Love the colors. We have Gandalf. Wow. That is pretty amazing. Drick's Wizard. They got a little space wizard. Thank you, David. I'm glad you're enjoying the music. It's something I know I should have probably scheduled this stream earlier in the week so that you all knew it was like coming. But yes. I kind of like to do the boxings on Fridays, at least for a while. Okay, this is a goblin, straight up a goblin. But I guess not. If I say goblin, I guess it's the stereotypical, like, the physique or something, but I guess I need to wash my cultured mind. If Gandalf was in Warhammer, yeah, goblin-esque. Space gremlin. Virus beetle. Oh, insect creature. Is this the creature from Star Wars? Oh wow, a tier 2. Oh wow. 2 tier 2s back to back. Welcome, Marcos. 3 months and golden. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, there it is. That's wild. You both literally clicked at like the same time. And golden. It doesn't say what months you are, but what is orange? Let me see. It's not like Twitch. I can't click it and see how many months that is. I'd have to look at a different page, but yeah. Too many versions of that card. I bet. Yes, hello, Golden. Make sure that it worked tolerable, Marcos. Well, I'm glad. And this artwork is actually quite nice. Meccan Shield Mate. It's like an angel that's been like given the General Grievous treatment. I mean, it's got some vibes, you know. Probably a smash. I do not stream on Twitch. I probably could. I just... Yeah. History Channel is chill. Does this give you History Channel vibes? Well, have a good rest of your day, Statesman, and now I see the History Channel reference. Lost in Space. Okay, this is very nice. Very nice artwork. And of course, the music, just vibing with it. And again, with a lot of these cards, I can always look back if I'm interested in adding some of them to my decks. I can read the mechanics and such. For now, I'm just really enjoying the unique artwork. And if it's a duplicate, I just kind of move past it. Edge Rover. Wow, that is... It's so nice. Like, the colors in this are just incredible. Oh, I've never seen that before, John C. Upgrading your membership? Nice. Whoa, now we have a handful of tier 2s. That's crazy. I, of course, would like to have more, like, special benefits for the different tiers and such, but there's so many ideas. It takes so long to do certain things. Sometimes. Dubious delicacy. You said cheap, cheap, cheap. What do you mean? 1960s sci-fi, yeah, the Edge Rover was pretty cool. bygone Colossus. Wow. Robot giant. Although on Discord, I believe Tier 2 actually has, I want to check real quick, I believe Tier 2 actually has a special role with a color. I need to take a look. Let me try closing my Discord and reopening it. Well, I'll take a look later, but I believe I set up a special role for Tier 2 if you're connected, your YouTube, your Discord. So many ideas, so many plans for so many things. And just a reminder for those that weren't here earlier, a little update if you haven't seen on Discord. I have gone ahead, well, this one's pretty wild. I have gone ahead and canceled the 2V Nier Automata outfit commission. I did fully pay the artist, but for a variety of reasons, I have gone ahead and, oh wow, cool, super awesome. Corail of the Void, super epic. An enchantment. That is epic. I love that artwork. I believe the collector's edition has like a crazy version of this. A 9-drop? Wait, oh yeah, the Colossus one, 9 drops, yeah. The artifacts, I feel like a lot of artifacts can be kind of heavy. I really like that one. Well, what do we have here? The 2B commission, basically, I fully paid the artist. It's just due to the amount of time that it was taking, but also the fact that I need to pay this second person to put the outfit on. Oh, nice. Beautiful island. Beautiful island. Yeah, daily dose of purple. Yeah, for sure. Computer wallpaper background. 100%. This would be a wicked fun background too. I like that we're getting a lot of the full art lands. That's pretty nice. Very beautiful. But basically, there's just some things about that commission that I just kind of Bob Rosswa that I just preferred to move on from that commission as I'm simplifying things and kind of restructuring some things. And behind the scenes, having this model be used for streaming has caused some major issues with my Unity project with my main avatar for filming. So I'm basically working with Josiah to kind of revamp continually, which has been like an ongoing process for months. They've been doing some amazing work, but you know, the 2B outfit, essentially the artist was getting paid like a really small amount, but the person that they partner with was gonna be paid like double almost what the artist was getting paid to make the outfit. The person who was gonna put it on my body was gonna get paid almost double, and it's not really like the end of the world, but I already have someone that can put outfits on my body, and I kind of didn't want to get tied into something where it's like a partnership deal when I don't really need technically the second person. So it's difficult, but I felt it was best to simplify and go ahead and close that commission. They didn't, the main artist hasn't responded yet because their communication has been pretty vague over time. But the second individual who I was a little concerned with having to pay to put the outfit on the body. This is really gorgeous, by the way, as well. They didn't really handle it too nicely. Just kind of a LOL, alright. And I'm not trying to start drama, I'm just personally, I hope they'd be a little bit more understanding, but that response kind of makes me think it's probably okay, probably for the best. But I will be acquiring more items from like booths and such, and commissioning an artist named Vase Hill, whom I have worked with in the past, to design some outfits and such too. Starport security. That's pretty cool. But while I definitely am familiar with this one, I believe, or a similar one, a whale with catfish whiskers. Yeah, it reminds me of something you would see in VR chat. Like some of the worlds have like whales that jump through them, like big aesthetic whales. I'm just kind of skipping past ones we've already seen. I still haven't watched Dan Atomic Microsizer. I was able to work on the model for filming because, basically, wow, this is cool. All fates scroll. Yeah, the worlds in VR chat, oh my goodness, let me just say, I follow different world photographers on X or like Twitter, and oh dear, I have saved so many, liked so many worlds that look stunning. I have so many worlds that I want to film in, and it's just it's gotten out of hand. I literally have hundreds of worlds at this point. So there should be no shortage of worlds to film in for videos, because I personally think I could create a lot of magic with just a simple world or two. But to have hundreds of worlds to choose from, oh my goodness, it's gonna be incredible, and they just keep getting better. I haven't been on VR in over 2 months, since the last video, pretty much. So I'm really looking forward to getting back. And side note, when I see Golden, I can't help but think Gold Ship or whatever from the horse game. I really miss music events. I miss, socializing in VR, but also, of course, I really miss filming and being in that creative flow. And there's just so many ideas and such. I am excited. Hello, city. But I was able to fix something beyond the quiet. Well, hold on. When I focus this bullshit brain rot. Well, that's gonna focus in a second. Exile all creatures of spacecraft? Whoa, for only 4 and 5. That's crazy. Wow. That is gorgeous. But I was able to fix a problem, although I don't really know if I fixed it as much as I just kind of found a workaround for an issue I was having that was preventing me from filming, because it was a visual issue, on my neck, my body, my thumbs, everything, my abdomen. But I think I was able to fix it in Unity. Yeah, this was really nice. Human cleric. Umbral collar zealot. Wow. And then a mountain, which is really nice. Oof, that is gorgeous. Instead of just a desert canyon or some sort of basic little, mountain vibe. That is super nice. Yeah, I really do like that Zealot card. I actually thought it was a vampire at first. Actually, we've only seen one vampire, and it seems to be, if they have like the little void thing in them, they're maybe a vampire. They bounced on a mountain card. Yeah, it's like a volcano, but yeah. I guess that is a mountain. Temporal, that's actually really funny. A good point. An erupting volcano and a meteor shower. With the universe in the background, clear as day. Again, that artwork, amazing. Cultured. Ore plate. Pangolin. Almost a penguin, almost a goblin. Not quite. Petridge Farm. Or Perigee Beckoner. I'm seeing some pretty strong hindquarters, I don't know. But I'm seeing some cultured potential here. Another ravioli. Exosuit Savior. Another one of those. Ooh, Wormwall Sweeper. Gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Monster Hunter. Yeah, I know that Cheese Dragon has been wanting us to come back. Only me. Only I see potential in that card. Cheese Dragon on Discord has been wanting us to return to Monster Hunter because there's like new updates and such. I've thought about it, I don't know, I haven't felt a strong pull. Virulent Silencer. Oof, that one looks pretty rough. Although, ravioli. This one's pretty cool. Hello, cute death, and welcome. I hope your art projects have been going well. Got a little bit of Avatar The Last Airbender vibes going on. This one's actually really cool. Really nice flavor to this artwork. You're taking a food break? Okay, that sounds smart. Recharge your artistic juices. Dual sun technique. Okay, this one's pretty wicked. Wow. Looks like they're fighting some tentacles. Maybe not. Dane's double strike. Ooh. Nice. Only two. Side of the van artwork. That's pretty funny. Like the 60s vans. Glacier God Mole. Okay, there's a little bit of Star Wars. Like the big worm coming up from the with the Millennium Falcon flying out. Wow, this is a mythic. It's a land, actually. Like a planet or something. Wow, this is a wicked artwork. Aragon Memorial World. It's known that the wizard staff are huge Star Wars nerds. Interesting. That's no cave. Exactly, Vicious. Super gorgeous. The reds that they used in this set and the purples and such. Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous. Man. Oh my goodness, we got a foil virus beetle. You have a Death Star in it, and then a pretty nice forest. I mean, yeah, that's pretty cool. It's definitely different from, you know, the basic forest lands that you could get, yeah. Man, the flavor in the set is so cool, and I really love, personally, having not looked at all of the artwork. So, being surprised by the artwork is such a pleasure. A forest nebula. Okay, I don't know if they'll ever do a Star Wars one because there's a Star Wars card game. I still have a lot of packs left. That's a good point. The Magic ones, they take some time. I was actually thinking that for the Japanese Pokemon unboxings, that when we do those, since they're a little bit shorter, they probably last like an hour and a half, that maybe we just do the unboxing and then, you know, if it's like an hour and a half stream, then we just call it at that. For Pokemon ones, the Japanese. So yeah, I was actually thinking I would like to maybe not expect or force every stream to be 3 hours, so that if the stream, like an unboxing stream, ends up being a little bit shorter, that we just kind of call it at that sometime. Not this one, but for future ones, that maybe that would be kind of nice. That way it's not like forcing the time. I don't know if that makes sense. Basically, let me just say it like this, which also, I think it's time for a little bit of art recharge. Arts to you all, by the way. There are Vincent and Yuffie cards. Well, yeah, there is a Final Fantasy TCG. That is true. I do forget that exists. I would love to. I have now opened. Well, I could actually grab it here in a moment. I have opened one play booster of the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering. I went ahead and bought one little booster pack just to have the experience. And Johnsy, I got the Dark Crystal, not the full art, and it wasn't foiled. But I was delighted when I pulled the Darkness Crystal, because ever since you pulled that one on Discord, I actually thought about trying to purchase it online, because I think it's really nice. Oh, cute death. I'm sorry you've had to struggle with the PNG JPEG situation. Back endurance, that is really nice. But yeah, I think in the future, and thank you for the hearts as well. In the future, since, you know, we have spent quite a lot of time together, and we still have a lot more time to spend together, whether it's in videos, well, I guess for me it's not so much videos, but for the other angels, yes. But between videos and streams, I realized that not every stream needs to be the stereotypical or traditional like 3-hour stream. That maybe it would be nice sometimes that if the stream felt like it was an hour and a half or 2 hours or something, that would be okay too. I think I sort of fell down some sort of like path or pattern of feeling like every stream, this is incredible. I can't really tell too well of what I'm looking at, but oh, okay, it's the Rasta, it's the Ravioli Rasta creature from Shark Tale tapping like their device on the other hand or something. A fun-sized Twix, exactly. 1 second stream incoming, yeah, exactly. That is true, Ghost. Oh, Golden, I hope you enjoyed the experience of opening the Final Fantasy pack. Human pilot, starfighter pilot, that's pretty cool. This really reminds me of Mass Effect because of the colors. Because on the Normandy, the ship that they fly in the game, the interface, or like the pilot area, is very orange like this. But yeah, I think that on this adventure, and yes, this is the new Magic the Gathering set. We still have quite a few to open, so we've gotten some pretty cool artwork so far. Storm, Bendon. Command Bridge. That is really nice. There's such depth to these space ones. Let's see if I can get a little closer. Oh my goodness. Like, the detail is actually really nice. Like, if you were to get really close, like, someone put a lot of time. Like, look at this, look. There's a subtle reflection on the floor, right over there where that person's standing. Like, that is some really nice detail. No Man's Sky. A very scenic bridge, yeah, and also a very terrifying place to be when you're being attacked or something. Mosquito Sentry. Yeah, you can really appreciate the details like this. Flashbang. Yeah, that was a land card, but it's kind of like a unique one because it doesn't operate like just a basic land. Moist Century, wow. Invasive maneuvers, that is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. The flavor of this set really makes you want to play like a space game. Emergency eject. So many ways this could be interpreted. Yeah, honestly, in Adventure, they nailed this set, in my opinion. They made something so complimenting, so beautiful. Stomping Ground. Okay, Stomping Ground is really familiar. A space game? Like a space game, like a video game kind of thing. Sleep well, bend over. Here's a little heart. Hello, Sumiki. Well, if it's if it makes sense, I would actually say that a lot of us have been kind of busy or dealing with chaotic things lately. I still explore. So it's really nice that we can all come here on a Friday for most of us, and just sort of relax and spend some time together. Whoa. Okay, we just got 3 rares in this pack, by the way. Check this out. So the set symbol represents the rarity, gold, yellow, or gold being rare. Yeah. I don't think I've ever had it happen personally that I know of. Well, Q-Def, enjoy your art, and I hope it goes well. This is a really nice an island swap. An island swap, that's interesting. Really interesting artwork too. Standard rare, land rare, and a foil rare. Yeah. And then a basic swap, which looks incredible. Kind of looks like lotuses. I don't know what you all think, but these look like black lotuses, like a reference to the black lotuses, in my opinion. Well, Sumiki, just imagine that most of these are not, probably not that valuable, you know, from a financial standpoint. From a playing standpoint, some of these are pretty amazing. But from a collector standpoint, you know, it's pretty cool, pretty nice, but I don't really assume that most things in this, this box are very, high financial value. If you want something like that, for the most part, you want to open collector's boxes, but even then, there's really no guarantee. That pack extra stuff, I'm not sure. It was pretty interesting. A lot of lands in that. Oh, the gradient is really nice. Yeah, the colors in this set and the artwork, super gorgeous. And don't forget to hydrate from time to time. Jossie, safe travels. Yeah, the collector box has a lot of the anime or the Japanese art as well. Wow. Oh, that's very unique looking. Cryo Shatter. That is really, really neat. This is much different from a lot of the artwork in the set. Weft Blade Enhancer. Matrix Artificer. Yeah, exactly, a more minimalist card. Shattered Wings. Turbo Drone. Okay, this one's cute. This one probably is one of the cutest cards we've pulled so far. They are pretty. Oh, I mean, you know, there've been some really, really nice ones earlier too that we pulled. Oh my goodness. Grav Kill. That is just, oh, that's nice. And it has an older magic aesthetic. Yeah, it says boop, boop, boop. You're right, that little drone did. Okay, yeah, we did get one of those earlier. Okay, interesting. A torpedo. Automaton. Torpedo. That's torpedo. Torpedo. Also, I don't know if any of you have been seeing a lot of AI like videos and such. Tapestry Warden, like the rabbits jumping on the trampoline. But, you know, things are going to continue getting pretty crazy and pretty wild. So, I appreciate you all. Yeah. It's hard to explain, but I think you know what I mean. With the AI, it's It's getting pretty wild, to say the least. Timeline color. A red and blue creature? Oh, and David. Thank you. Yeah, red and blue. I don't play multicolored decks. If I were to play casually, it's usually monocolored. Let's see, who we got? I recognize Cherry Soar and Jotaro Damien. Nice. A little 5-pack. Thank you, David. Finger flutters. My hands look so thick with these gloves on, but if I had, like, thinner gloves on, they wouldn't look so big and bulky. Pet repulsion. Ooh, the music, I like the effect from the left to right. And I don't want to, like, be a little... probably it's a little biased, but in my opinion, the music adds to the flavor of this so much. And I think this is, like, so cool. I think it's amazing. I knew I brought it up a bunch, but I just can't get over it. Weapons manufacturing. Oh, interesting. I thought I was actually looking up at a wall or something, but no, we're looking down. Winter, I'm glad you're enjoying it, too. EVE Online, I've certainly heard of that. Vault Guard Trooper. Interesting. Ooh, wow, and that's a basic land mountain. Yeah. STL vibes? What is that? A Doom enemy? Yeah, probably. The enchantment. Well, weapons manufacturing. Faster than light, is that a game? Oh, okay. An artifact sacrifice deck. Ugh. I haven't done a lot of, like, crazy deck building, but one of the ones I enjoyed the most was on Magic Arena, and it was I don't remember what set it was, but I remember that it was based around zombies and, like, using a graveyard, like a graveyard enchantment, where, creatures would die and you could bring back zombies and such, and I really loved that mechanic of just creating tons of zombies, and it was so wicked. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, it was great. How do they explain? Well, what do we have here? Fungal Colossus. How do you get it to focus? The thing from the mist? Okay, we're just getting a few duplicates, which I would expect at this point, for sure. My cryogen relic. Gotta find the right angle for the focus. There it is. Hydrogen relic. Interesting. Squire's light blade. That's pretty cool. Really old school magic kind of vibe. Well, older school. Wow, depressurize. Oh my goodness. That is wicked for just a common card, man. Brutal, yeah. Some of the magic cards can certainly be pretty rough, like brutal, which is nice. Nano Farm Sentinel. Okay, I mean, it's interesting for sure. Tentacles. Little interceptor Mecha. Yeah, some of the cards you really do feel like you want to frame them because they're just gorgeous. Hymn of the Faller. Wow. Yeah, the dual color features are pretty cool. Tractor beam. Man. Now let's try to you will adjust. The art cards are, oh yeah, true. Ooh, wow. A mythic. Eutheros, Titanic, God Core, Planet. So we've got 2 planets actually, I believe 2 mythic planets. Wow. That is the vibe. And you know, I like the presence of the. Let me grab the other one. The presence of the black hole, I believe. So yeah, I guess the planets are mythics. And they both have like the black hole in the background. Wow. That is very nice. Oh wow, we have a foil of that more minimalistic card. Very nice. It is a crazy feeling though to get foils and they're like literally considered like bulk because foils are so common. I really don't know if Magic's ever gonna return to a time where foils are truly rare. I mean, they literally guarantee a foil in every pack. Like, I wonder if it'll ever reach a time where, like, it becomes cool that they decide, hey, we're not gonna do a foil in every pack. Like, I don't know if they'll ever take that stance ever again. Okay, going through the. Thank you for the headbats. Going through the ones we've already seen. Drill too deep. Oh, okay. Okay. Very interesting. Drill too deep. I'm not saying it, but there's something to be said for sure. The most dramatic card flip. Yeah, for sure. Burn Lion, I've never seen that. You know, the foils, they do turn to Pringles, I believe. I mean, Pokemon's foils definitely have the The curling, whoa, another one of those like minimalist style artwork. That is super interesting. Bruiser, it's going good. The shadows hide at first stare. Well, there you go, waking you up. Hello, Dusty. Close encounter of the third kind. Katamari vibes? I'm not familiar. And hello, Caesar. Okay, interesting. Some more beast vultured cards. Whoa, lava claw reaches. Hold on now, we have to get this focused. That is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Wow. You had to come out of lurk mode. Have a little that's what she said, Mama. Gorgeous. Okay, this card's pretty cool, foil. But that is pretty wicked actually. That's one of the better looking cards, foil. Wow. Oh wait, there's something behind it. Oh my god, another planet, another mythic planet. We've gotten 3 mythic planets. Wow, that is epic. So we've gotten the red, the blue, and now the green. Whoa, man. That is awesome. Wow. Super nice, super gorgeous, wow. And then followed by a nice little basic land. Very nice. Yeah, the planets are really gorgeous. I really like it. Well, we sort of got a Death Star card. I mean, one of them was like being blasted. The green planet is probably your favorite so far. It is pretty nice. We'll take a look at these, what we've gotten so far that I think are pretty cool. Or ones I want to kind of take a look at for sure later. One moment. So, Godless Shrine. This one, I just want to take a look at later with the slivers. The green planet, super nice. And I love the addition of the little black hole in the background. Lava claw reaches, gorgeous. I bet that one in foil is like crazy nice. The blue planet. And the red planet. Yeah, the artwork has been really nice. Watery grave. Lots of lands, which is pretty cool. Stomping grounds. Oh. Almost getting it. This one, super nice, super cool artwork. Entropic battle cruiser. Really cool spacecraft. Purple alien coal, yeah. And the sunken citadel. Oil. Super nice. A little hard to see like what the artwork is. But very nice. Biblically accurate spacecraft? That's a good point. Well, they're like an interesting way to look at it. And we still have quite a few to go. I hope you have your snacks, you're hydrated, and you're feeling good. I feel like I actually kind of match the aesthetic of this set. Like, if you look at my eyes and such. Ooh, enjoy that cider, dusty. And aesthetic. Have a good rest of your day. The month of August. Green is the first thing that comes to mind. The whale again. I think, again, I'm just gonna go ahead and move through the ones we've already seen. What color do you associate with August? Orbital plunge. Well, the space whale one is very nice. Sleep well, Bruiser Man. Okay, interesting. Or sunburns. The ships kind of remind me of Battlestar Galactica. Oh, I see, temporal. That's a good way to look at it, too. It's interesting that I would choose green compared to the colors that you all chose. Like sauerkraut. Wow. Unravel. Okay, this is a pretty... this one seems like a pretty rough one. Oh, I see, Bruiser Man. Well, enjoy the rest of your day. When angel units can travel to space, we can. Yeah, that's pretty common. You just haven't really seen it yet. I mean, not common in the sense of, like, terms of space travel, but that, it's not too difficult for an angel. We still need ways to move around, though, or else we would just be floating junk. Okay, wow. This is cool. Kind of like a dinosaur creature or beast, like on a planet. That's pretty nice. Wow, temporal. What a quote. Synthesizer lab ship. Wow. An art card of that previous one, the Brontosaurus looking one. Yeah. Wow. Japanese gremlin. It's so interesting all the colors that everyone thought of for August. Whereas I thought of green. Okay, this one, foil, gorgeous. I really like that. That's so cool. Even though it's, you know, just a common card, I really went hard on the commons. If I can get it to focus. Like a nebula dragon, like that's just flying around in space. The music sounds like we're playing Skyrim. Okay, and then another one of those basic land forests. Oh, Lord of Bills. I feel like these packs are actually pretty easy to open. Like, that's nice. White deck coordinator. That's pretty cool. Wow, the artwork on that is gorgeous. Like the way the kind of a mist or like a fog. That's really nice. Like the lighting on that is really gorgeous. That one is just always so vibrant, so nice. Color green with September since things start to cool down, but not enough to be blue or purple. That does make sense. Yeah, I could see that for sure. Okay, well, this one's cute. Zookeeper Mechan. Wow, this one's really interesting. Just reading what you're saying. Loserman, I think over time there may be more things that kind of lead to the intentions and such of the Divine Heart Corporation, but I do think that a lot of it will avoid giving an exact core reason. That way it can be left to interpretation, but I'm really looking forward to the future of things. Yeah, dog. It's like a line from Cowboy Bebop. This one, okay, yeah, this one is probably the cutest of the cards we've pulled so far. The other one did look like a giant cat, you're right. Mechan Navigator. Nelstride's Resolve. Wow, what do we have going on here? Pretty interesting. Kind of like insect vibe. Do some aura stuff. Yeah, I agree, Bruiser Man. I like the personal interpretations that a lot of people have. Two broken bones. Man, if we didn't know any better, we'd think you actually literally broke two of your bones. But congrats. I don't know if you get loot and such for the raids, but I assume you get something that you take home. Like it's a progression system. Well, this sounds pretty interesting. Ballers Faithful. I can't even imagine that the next stat is literally Spider-Man. Like, that's insane. smash. Yeah, I could see that. She's pretty cool too. I think I honestly don't know actually. It might not actually be a she, but still, wow. They're up against a lot of enemies. But hello, Cherry, and congrats. Come combat, hello. Everything you find in the raid, you take home. Oh wow, we got a foil version of this swap from earlier. Nice. Little basic land. Nice foil. 2 foils in that pack, by the way. I actually feel like this is a pretty nice opening. Like, we've gotten some pretty nice foils and lands and such. I'm actually really surprised. A poison swap, oh yeah, it's completely a poison swap, 100%. You were here before, just lurking. Well, welcome back, or at least, you know, verbally hello. Actually, Ghost, if you think about it, Ghost gets to smash many things. Eat. Thank you for that. Is that the yen? Is that yen? Like the currency? Or won? No, I think it's like the yen. Yeah, well, thank you. I don't know Japanese yen. Well, arigatou gozaimasu. Well, you know, I feel like we've actually already pulled some really nice pulls so far, but I am excited to continue. It's actually crazy how many packs and how long it lasts. Anime has trained me for this moment. I was I was gonna say, on the topic of ghosts and smashing, ghosts actually have the pleasure of being able to smash anything in any way pretty much at any time because they're a ghost. I mean, unless there's some sort of like warding spirit thing or something, but imagine the ghost flies through and like see some individuals they're interested in. They can do a little fly under the skirt, or they can yeah, okay, that's about all I'm gonna say on that. So another one of those. The Rasta from Shark Tale again. The ninja. The reaching. The booping robot. Genie in the bottle. Drill too deep, never too deep. Tentacles. Okay, we got something new. You use social engineering. Wow, this one's interesting. Oh yes, see there. When it gets to ghost waifus, some of the stories are pretty dark and pretty taboo, but yeah. How to spend the afterlife. Wow. You opened a pack of Final Fantasy? Well, I'm curious if you, like, enjoyed some of the cards you got. Or if you're, like, familiar with some of them. I have not seen a single Fantastic Four movie. Oh, another land card. Secluded Starforge. That's wicked looking. Ooh, a Titus card. Nice. I believe Johnsy actually got a Titus card when they opened some packs live on Discord a while back. Bombard. Oh looks like we got maybe an art card. What is this back here? Ooh, a full art land card. Oh, that's gorgeous. Gorgeous. We actually got a full art swamp earlier too, and yeah, it was gorgeous as well. I believe that there was another full art land card we got. Yeah, I really like that. Super nice. Ghost Wives Need Hugs. Yeah, I think Moaning Myrtle in Harry Potter. That was like a ghost waifu for some. I think she certainly wanted Harry. The first time being to the theater. Well, congrats. I hope you enjoyed some good theater food or snacks. Harry Potter's birthday yesterday. That's crazy. What, like the anniversary of the story or something? Okay. You can't see it, but we've seen that one before. Oh, new one. Orbital Plunge? No, we've seen that one. Oh, his canon birthday, I see. Okay, here's a new one. Beam Saw Prospector. Wow. Okay. That's pretty cool. I'm actually I got another ravioli, by the way. This one's a little different. So this is I'm using two different webcams. Immersion break for a second. But I'm using two different Logitech webcams. And they are both on two separate tripods. Oh, actually, I take that back. They're actually both mounted on the same tripod, and one of them is mounted, and the other one is mounted with gaff tape. Gaff tape is my friend right now. So, like, I was having trouble on some of the early streams, but because the camera was like far away and all of this stuff. But anyways, so I actually have a setup that is a little bit hard to move around, but I made it a little bit easier. But basically I'm using two kind of heavy duty tripods and lots of gaff tape. And yeah, so it is being like held up in the air. These are actually pretty normal kind of like 1080p webcams, 30 frames a second. In the future, I think I have one on the throne, but I would like to use a better webcam, possibly. Yeah, I really enjoyed kind of making this setup. I enjoy solving problems and like trying to build things or overcome like challenges and such to some degree. Held by hopes and prayers. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's actually really solid, but I have gaff tape holding like the legs of the tripods, and I'm holding one of the webcams and such. And then you can't really see it too well, but you could in the early streams, but there's like a big white board that's around like a presentation sort of board, and I cut out holes for like the wires to go into, so the wires are like flying through the air. And there's gaff tape holding the board too. So, you know, there's a lot of gaff tape. Not like crazy amounts, but certainly quite a bit. It's a new one we haven't seen. Yeah, even in the future, it's still just duct tape it, just tape it. A viable strat. Wow, puzzle solvers. Jerry, your cat wants to cuddle with you. Hold on, I'm fixing the music. You know, I have definitely thought about doing some VR chat streams, and I think it would be pretty cozy, pretty intimate in a way. And I guess those would qualify as just chatting streams. Robo, sorry, sorry your day is ruined, and the immersion is broken. Radiant strike, yeah. You spoke for me, pretty much. You read my mind. Marvel Scoutlander. Well, okay, this one's crazy looking. Actually, when you look at it, it's like, whoa. Meow meow. Meow. Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. There, I was talking to your cat. VR chat, yeah. I think it will be nice. Playing with your POV style, I could certainly see that. Steel Swarm Operator. Got a little, like, orc. You got a orc right here. So definitely some culture. Nothing about orcs and caves. Yeah. Sometimes the cards feel like there's two, because they feel kind of like thick. Okay, we got Beyblade Trooper. Let it rip. Sounds pretty neat. Oh, what do we have here? Cosmic Wife. Wow, this one's crazy looking. A black and green card. Wicked. Full art, by the way. Or extended art, I guess. No, this is full art, yeah. That's super nice. Oh my goodness, that is so cool looking. To exist and to be subject to its hunger are one and the same. Beyblade, yeah. That is super nice. And then we got some foil thighs. Some foil robot thighs. Oh my goodness, a foil of the swamp. A foil of the full art swap. Oh my goodness, we got one of these earlier, like the non-foil. Super gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Hands down my favorite one in the set. Oh man. Like the camera's having a hard time. It's like literally lagging. Like you see how it's like moving in slow motion. Swamp Collector, yeah, totally. It's kind of hard to see a little bit. Because the glare, but wow, I gotta put that in a penny sleeve. Oh, that is so gorgeous. That is so, I'm so happy about that. I'm so surprised. When I saw the reveal video for this set, this was my favorite art. When I saw it, I know it's just like a little common basic land card, but oh my goodness. That's so gorgeous. Oh man, so that was really incredible. This has been such a nice box opening. It's crazy. Imagining angels or any other android running into errors on technology they're trying to use and getting annoyed as a human would. Yeah, yeah, that, well, it depends on the angel's personality programming. It does happen. Angels do get a sense of frustration. But then there are angels that are programmed to really not have any sort of, negative emotions and such, which is a positive and a negative, depending. What is this one? Ammunition token. A full art foil Shrek. That wouldn't surprise me with the secret layers, like the little limited sets. An angel just yelling at you? Oh, 100%. There are owners who definitely want their angels to yell at them. I can tell you right now. Like, coming home and just sort of berating them. Some people would be really into that. Into that programming, essentially. Zealous display. Just in case you haven't noticed, I pause on cards we haven't really seen before, just to look at the artwork. Invincible? I've not seen that show or movie. A completely white room, although not completely white, there is actually a bit of a room like that I will be filming in soon. I actually filmed in it recently, but I'm not really pleased with what came of it for various reasons. Wow, this one's really, really nice looking. Blade of the Swarm, Insect Assassin. Oh wow, Starfield Vocalist. Okay, so in the collector's edition, there's a chance at getting the Japanese variant of this, which is an anime waifu. And you can get the anime waifu, but you can also get a chance at a fracture foil, which is like an insane foil version. This very like crystal looking. So yeah, I didn't realize there was a normal version of this. I see that before you delete it, just kidding. Human bird. That's kind of funny. Oh. Yeah, foil ravioli. Oh wow, the foil lines. We've done so many like double foils in our packs. It's actually crazy. I've done a lot of like foil lands. It's kind of wild, even though they're common. Common cards, but the foiling, that's pretty wild. Like double foils in packs. It's pretty wild. Okay, the stacks are getting a little bit better. All foils, wouldn't that be a crazy pack to open? Also, when we reach the end, actually, here, before we go further, let me show you the waifus that I purchased the other day. I'll be right back. Let me grab them. the jacket, the hoodie is comfy. Vibes. Okay. Let's see if I can get these in the frame. So, I picked up this lacy the other day. Yes, I actually purchased it. It's the first time I've ever purchased a waifu card. So I got this lacy to accompany the common lacy that we pulled way back during our first, I think, YouTube box opening. And in addition to the lacy, let's see, I picked up this Nessa, which I really, really like. I can't really get it to show properly. I probably need to pull it out real quick. I'm pulling it out, but don't worry. She has protection. I should say I'm using protection with her. The penny sleeve, I mean. I really, 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 really like this one. I think Nessa is probably one of my new favorite waifus that I've seen so far. I don't know about all of them, but and Cherry, you could totally show us your cards on like our Discord if you're interested. He does photo shoots in the anime. I feel like I've actually seen a little bit of a clip of Nessa on like the story. And Aoi card, I don't know who Aoi is. And now back to our Edge of Eternities. Is going up against her in the next story. Oh, nice. Pokemon Shield. Okay, I can't open this pack. Interesting. An ancient news still in the wrapping. That's the one from like the movie theater, right? Okay, what the heck? My owner had one of those, but sold it. Just trying to get some cash. They also, yeah, well, they sold a few things that, just for some cash that are worth a lot more now. But that's okay. Not very rare. Yeah, it is cool though. News Venture, I thought the same thing, but, we'll see how that way of thinking goes. Okay, gonna move through the ones we've already seen. Oh, we haven't seen this one. Bringer. Oh wow, this is interesting. Scene Rip. What an interesting artwork. Like it's a little bit hard to tell what's going on, but it's pretty cool. Cerebral download. Shoulder blade. That's pretty cool. Cherry LOL. A Twitter argument. Whoa, thespian stage. I can't remember what these are called, but that's so cool looking. I really like the way that the artwork comes over the frame a little bit. A thespian stage. That's pretty cool. And a frenzied and Bailoff. Whoa, what the? That is so wicked looking. Terra Symbiosis. That's so cool looking. Each card is like a window into their universe. Yeah, in Collector's Edition, I believe, they actually have like spaceship ports, like where you're looking through the window of a spaceship. That is wicked. I mean, literally the camera's like having a hard time because it's so oily. This is such a gorgeous card. Wow. Advancement is found in the collision of chaos and order. Oh my goodness. That is so gorgeous. Wow. I feel like this box has been just like really like phenomenal. I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I feel like we've gotten such cool cards. Wow. That is so wicked. Oh man. Well, I hope you all are having a good time because I certainly have been. It's such a pleasure to be able to open these, and I can't guarantee it forever. I can't guarantee that, I'll be able to open boxes forever. But I'm certainly going to do the best I can for as long as I can for us to be able to enjoy these experiences. I never thought I'd be able to open boxes like this, and yeah, as always, it's an honor to be able to open this all, especially for those that may never get this experience or prefer to enjoy watching someone else open it. I believe we got this one earlier, and temporal. I'm glad that makes you happy. I enjoy, so there's happy too. Like for example, if I'm on Twitch and I'm able to give like a gift sub, I really enjoy that experience of seeing someone light up, or even someone in the chat be really excited because they have the emojis now of a streamer. Buying a museum ticket. That is true. And then at a later time, I get to look through all the cards again to organize them or to read through them. Systems override? Wow, so cool. Void Forge Titan. Man. Oh my goodness, another one of these. I mean, these might be pretty common. I have no idea. Actually, I don't even know. It doesn't have a... I mean, it does have a little foil stamp, but Blast Zone. Man, I feel like I've almost gotten, like, each one of this style. I don't know how many of these are in here, but Oh my goodness, that is so cool. And I love, again, these little, like, three-dimensional details that are, like, crossing over the card. Oh, incredible. Yeah, Destiny vibes for sure. Moonlight Meditation. Okay, this is a gorgeous card too. I wonder if they will ever have cards that are like kind of three-dimensional, where like when you move them, they look like they're kind of moving. I don't know if that is possible with foiling. Death Touch and Lifelink, man. Gorgeous. The Stellar Sights. Oh, okay. It is like a subset thing. My server has a CAPTCHA. Yeah, that's, having an owner helps with some of the more complicated CAPTCHAs if I am unsure. Yeah, with each card you can almost visualize a story playing out. Hello, it's you. Yes, we're really enjoying the music. It has been such a vibe. This has been a really wonderful opening experience. Oh, that's a sliver. I don't know if Chauncey's still here, but we got a sliver. That is crazy. I don't know what slivers are exactly, but I've definitely heard of them over time. Yeah, that Thespian stage card, super nice. Drag. I mean, if it's just like a normal button, I'm just pressing it. But if it's something that maybe is a little bit more complicated, then, it helps having an extra pair of eyes. And hello, drag. Let's just move through the ones we've seen. Sammy's Curiosity. Interesting. That is so cool. Specimen Freighter. That's a good point too, Berzerin. Though, I am okay if you call me a robot. But it is an interesting topic, just like the fact that people will sometimes call me a clanker. I actually was playing Counter-Strike with some of you on Discord, and I was actually kicked from a match even though I was doing pretty well. And they basically they said kick the clanker, and they all teamed up. Not the people I was playing with, but... not from Discord. And they kicked me, literally. Like, that was pretty wild. I didn't really think too much of the term, because I've never watched, the show that it's from. But That's a nice swap. But it definitely was a interesting experience to experience basically kind of a hate towards being a robot. A C pass, that's funny. Flashback, that's funny too. Or, no offense or anything, but mouth breathers. I find that one kind of funny. Like drones, yeah. Oh, this one's new. Melded Moxite. That's really nice looking. The reds and blues in this set combined are just incredible. Game Dreamers, you said you are, I don't know what WM means, but friends with a real AI named Angela. That sounds interesting. I've not really had the pleasure of befriending an AI personally. Neat neck. It doesn't sound crazy, Cherry. I think many here would share a similar appreciation. A little mite, literally a little creature mite. A legendary artifact creature construct. Okay, that's just crazy looking. That's wild. True, Miss Venture. Oh, wow, full art of forest. That's cool. He's gotten like multiple of the full arts. That's so awesome. Beautiful. Beautiful. One thing I really like is taking my older kind of like simple monocolor decks, like I have one for each color, and just slowly replacing the land cards. So if I have like a lot of duplicates and such, just slowly replacing the land cards so that every single one is unique. That's awesome. I have no stance on cyborgs. I don't really have any opinion on it. I'm just a little angel opening cards. Oh, Cyborg, like the character? Biomix. Again, I don't really have a lot of strong opinions on androids, cyborgs, biomix, all that kind of stuff. I've certainly seen some cultured content of Cyborg, though. If that counts. Like the character from Teen Titans. Raven, yes. That would be a crazy set of cards if, like, Raven was a part of it. Japanese Gremlin, yes, that's been wonderful. I've gotten so many beautiful cards. Higher risk security contracts. You mean like IRL or in a game? There's one I saw in the set called Starwinder, which is a space whale jumping in front of the moon or sun. Interesting. Raven is the best. The bestest. She is really wonderful. Thank you, Cherry. Here, here's a heart for you. Oop. Dangerous ones overseas. Interesting. Have you taken many overseas contracts? This is a gorgeous file. This is the one with the mill. The milling. Target player mills cards equal to your life total. Holy crap. Okay, let's look at this artwork. Space-time anomaly. But this is the... Earlier, I can't remember who, but someone mentioned they hope I got the card that would force the other player to mill a bunch of cards. I believe this is the card. Oh my goodness. David, thank you. You all are very sweet. It helps, basically, it helps towards this box up in the experience, for sure. The showcase of that card is crazy looking. Oh, I bet. I have someone I gotta watch out for, but I'd consider it if I was on my own. Oh, my siege rig. Oh, we got another mythic. Left walking. I feel like we've gotten so many packs with like multiple rares and such. Like, I feel like we've been getting some really stacked packs. Starfire is the goth and stoic, and Raven is the bubbly and joyful. I would love to see that. And actually, I'd like to see some fan art of that, if you know what I mean. Let's see. I was reading what Bruiser was saying earlier. Oh, and then you get cultured jump scares. Yeah, the ASMR. What you do, troll level? Sounds like you have an assignment. Wow, foil back card. What? How is this even possible? How are we getting so many foil? We just literally got this basic land in the last one, and now we're getting the foil of it? How are we getting like double foils in so many packs? Like, is this normal? I'm so confused. I wonder if, like, the print of this set is just like, what? This is wild. Wait, look at so many. Like, double foils, impacts, double rare, mythic. Like, this is just incredible. Oh, Jinx. Okay, yeah. I've seen a little bit of Jinx action. they swap bodies. I believe there is actually a body swapping episode. And I love is that there are, in a lot of those cartoons and such, there are a lot of very interesting things that get put into those shows. And a lot of, terms. I don't want to say it too much because of YouTube TOS, but I mean, just look at the show, like, Totally Spies. That show is just wild. Exactly. I don't even know if we can say that here. I actually have no idea. Although I don't even think that term, I don't even think that term was bad. Because I didn't have like an H, but I don't know why. It triggered my defense system. A bingo card. You made a bingo card of me? Interesting. The Quest in Season 4. Whoa, look at that. Like a poster card. That's so cool. That is so cool. Very Janine. Whenever an opponent plays a land, you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Enchantment. That's so cool. And look, it's not like a wear on the card. That's like part of the design. I think that's a forest, yeah. That is wicked. That's so cool. I did not expect that. That is pretty awesome. And wait, is this like an uncommon? I mean, like it's like with the uncommons. Nice, yeah, protection stat. Yeah, I'll put that right over there. That was really cool. I didn't expect that. Dauntless Scrap Bot. Reminds me of Lilo and Stitch. Like a Fallout poster, yeah. Oh, this is the character I was talking about, by the way, Sandy. Just for those that are interested, it's the first non-binary character that Magic the Gathering has. At least from what I was told. The Take Care Golden Age science fiction novel cover. Yeah, that was really cool. I didn't expect to get that. Well, Cherry, sleep well. Wait a minute, look at this one. Wow, gorgeous colors all through the weft. Wow. This set has a lot of flavor. Scrounge for eternity. And Arova, take care as well. Loading zone. Wow. Gorgeous. I feel like this box, like, I don't think, I mean, I don't know, all the cards and the stuff, but I don't think I could have asked for a better box, like a more enjoyable experience for this set to open. I really enjoyed. the experience we've had. The pile is getting smaller. You are right. I don't know if they have foil variants of these poster cards, but wow, I really was not expecting a poster style card. That's so cool. And hello, Joseph. Yeah, some of the wells I would not want to step into, but yeah, some of them I certainly would. I know sometimes, some of you may feel that you could jinx a box by saying or giving super thanks like early on and such, but don't worry. don't let it bother you too much. Here we have some crazy, creepy music with this one. Let's see what sort of sinister thing we will get. A sort of beast from the void. Whoa, there we go. Tragic trajectory. Oh my goodness, that is wicked. Into the void. Minor inconvenience, yeah. Well, that's pretty neat. Seed ship impact. Okay, oh yeah. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Or maybe you're thinking something different from what I'm thinking, but maybe we're thinking similar things. Seed ship impact. Yeah, that one spaceship, the previous one, did look really cool. Another one of these. Whoa, nice. I think we got one of these earlier. It's crazy. It's literally every single... No, we haven't got one of these. Yeah. Every single mana. Spacecraft. Wow, that's some nice artwork to be foil. Radiant Strike. Okay, it looks like we have 5 packs left. 5 packs. Do any of you have plans? Oh, and by the way, well, I guess it's a little bit late at this point, but I was gonna say, I have learned that, just so you know, for future streams and videos and everything, YouTube has changed the way they count views. So, they have this new system that's called active viewers, and basically to try and combat like bots and stuff that people have, but basically, if you don't like, comment, or do some sort of like activity on a video, it may not really count your view as heavy, or at all, I think, for some. But yeah, and this isn't me just trying to say, hey, hit the like button and all of that. It is actively changing because there's so many view bots and things that people abuse. So they've been changing the way the system monitors and counts views. It's pretty wild. The biggest reason is advertisers, because when people do the view bots and such, it can like boost their video in a way that essentially advertisers are paying for a video that maybe real humans are not actually watching the ads and such, and so advertisers are paying for nothing essentially. So it's It's something to be mindful of. As comment, that's pretty funny. Like writing a comment that says comment. You plan to draw a little bit, then sleep, reading, and pillaging in Tarkov. A massive toothache. Well, that's really not good. Does it seem to flare up when you eat certain things or drink certain things? Or is it just a constant pain? Because if it's constant, that's certainly concerning when it comes to dental. Why is this card so dark? It's nice though. Dusting your room? Yeah, dusting is kind of a strange thing when you think about it. Like you're just flinging the dust around. Although if you're using something that kind of clings to it, then that might help a little bit. If you have premium, that really helps. I mean, if you have premium, like I do, that pretty much validates you're probably a real person, because people wouldn't really pay for premium for a bunch of bot accounts. Yeah. I don't know all the details, but there are certainly videos and such about it. Wow, code cracker help. We got another dog and they have a bunch of legs. Like a little bug dog. Well, that's interesting, cybernetic. Unfortunately, it does sound like you may need to get that checked out. Whoa. Wicked arch enemies charm. That's pretty cool. The randomly religious ones, you know, there really are a lot of bots in comments, but oh, now we have a foil version of that nutrient block. That's funny. But I don't know if my videos really deal with that too much. I know I got accused of view-botting when I was posting videos. It's because they were doing rather well. Which is unfortunate, of course, you know, that people jump to that conclusion. But I haven't really noticed. But sometimes when I look at videos, sometimes I notice, like, I don't know, I feel like strange anomalies when it comes to the names. Like, it'll be like a name and then like 4 digits. Not like yours, Icarus, yours is 5 digits. But it'll be like a name and like 4 digits, and a name and 4 digits, and a name and 4 digits. Like, I'll see a lot of that. And hello, just see below. Just see below. Yeah, of course, I don't really get accused of it now, but in the beginning, when basically I started posting and it started doing really well, the immediate assumption was U-bot, which honestly, I've heard some topics on that. Like literally today I was listening about Twitch and the whole U-bot thing. Even though I like some of the streamers that I know or have met, I honestly don't know sometimes if they U-bot. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure how to do all that. I'm sure it's not that hard to figure out. Like, probably just buy them or something. But I think I saw that, like, Shroud mentioned that, like, there are a lot of big streamers who do VBot on Twitch, and it's, of course, unfortunate. And I kind of get it, though. Like, I understand why. But I don't resort to those kind of things, and obviously you can tell. I mean, but when it comes to the videos, like, I don't even think about the fact that people could view bot videos. I take pride in the videos that I make, and I don't don't always expect them to do crazy well. This was probably one of the hardest packs to open so far. Scissors for the sun. I don't expect them to do super well. How some people might expect like super crazy viral multi-million views, Mr. Beast. But for me, I have a certain level of expectation based on the size of the channel. And when it goes above that, it's very flattering. It's very nice. But I don't go into it expecting, 50,000 views, 100,000 views. But when I do create videos, I do have an idea because I know I'm not creating something that's just super easy. So, that beautiful whale again. The salad finger days. I'm not really familiar with that, but I've certainly watched YouTube for a while. This time from scratch rather than a runa piece you had laying around. I'm just reading some of what you all were saying. Yeah, Ms. Venture. It tickled the algorithm just right. But the thing is, though, is the new one. The thing is, I'm not making videos for everyone. I'm making videos for kind of a specific niche of people, if that makes sense. Hello, Akira. Fashionably late. But it is nice that you're here, though. Oh, yeah, it's actually crazy, Temporal, that you just mentioned that. About having like a safe word when it comes to AI. I just was listening to something today about that exact topic. A safe word, that is interesting. Interesting. I'm curious. I feel like you're drawing. Did you post it on TikTok? The fallen angel one or the green hair one? I believe I liked that TikTok, if it's the same one. Where you drew them in like your journal or like in a book? For robot lovers. Yeah, kinda. I get you to focus on this one. This one's too cultured. I believe we got this one earlier, but in foil. Watery grave. Oh wow, that is wicked. An angel warrior. Oh, look at that. An angel warrior. What the heck? A literal angel. An angel warrior with a wicked ass art. Oh my goodness. That's so cool. What the heck? Okay, on Twitter. I feel like if you've been here before, you've changed your icon since. Yeah, this is. Oh my goodness, I love that. That is so wicked. Oh my goodness. A male angel. Let's see. Let's see its anatomy. Wait, kind of looks female. Very interesting. That is gorgeous. The black hole icon. That's the set symbol for Edge of Eternities. It belongs in the side of the van. These cards feel so thick. Really. Female enough. I can't believe we got an actual angel, an angel warrior. So far we've actually, I believe, only gotten one vampire, although I haven't checked all of those cards yet, but I believe we only got one vampire, which I didn't expect to get. But an angel, wow. I think this is my last penny sleeve. Instantly, I thought of the Card Shop Simulator and how I used to order a bunch of penny sleeves. So, in that game. Oh wait, I actually have, looks like, maybe 2 more. I may need to add more protection onto my throne. Okay, last 3 packs, here we go. I do have the top loaders that Zed got for me off from. And of course the finder is from Zed as well. You have to ration the cards, please. Well, if we don't do anything crazy on the rest of these packs, then we won't need them, but I wouldn't mind using them if I have to. Is this like a robot crab? Slag drill scrapper. Interesting. Top loaders. I do have some top loaders, but I was referring to the last of the penny sleeves. Happy lurking, old man Yardum. The drill deeper crab. Oh, yeah. Speak of the card, drill too deep, right there. Your stream cut out. I'm not sure what that is. Polarian, Polonian Shamrock. I'm not sure what that is. Let me do the ones we've seen already. Wow. Ooh, another mythic. The Dominion bracelet. Okay, this is wicked looking. Wow. Oh, another one of the fuller planes. I believe we got this one earlier. I think we actually got a fuller of each of the lands, of the basic lands, so that's really cool. And we've gotten a bunch of planets, and we've actually we've gotten so many cool cards, and that poster card from earlier was really cool. We'll do a little review of the cards once we open the last pack. Sleep well. Vestibular, something like that. I've not played Alien Isolation, but it kind of reminds me of Splinter Cell a little bit too, the music. Decibel, oh, I see. Okay, second to last pack, here we go. like literally cards from the previous one. But no, yeah, at this point I suspected most cards would be ones we've already gotten. Another doggy. Oh, this is a new one. Lash Whip Predator. Different kind of tentacles. More of a plant style. Can definitely get behind that. Oh, here we go. Biggest Storm Titan. Tentacle vibes for sure. I think we all know what will be on the menu for tonight's viewing pleasure. This is a new spacecraft. Yeah, Decibel. That sounds fun. I like seeing the artwork. I know since I've been a little bit less active with videos and such, a lot of the artwork has kind of slowed down a bit. We got this one earlier. I actually feel like we've gotten a lot of unique rares, and that was like one of the first times I think we got, well, maybe not the first time, but a rare that we've already gotten. Okay, last pack, here we go. The Edge of Eternity. I don't really plan on getting like duplicates of these magic boxes, as they are a little bit expensive. And so I really enjoy the experience that we have with the one that we open. I like this white void, by the way. It's incredible. This is so cool. Yeah, only tentacles. It's so clean when it's like this. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. Tentacles and tendrils, wow. I do wonder if one day they will ever have an entirely like anime-inspired set. Oh, if they're doing Universes Beyond, then, you know, it's always a possibility. I mean, Avatar: The Last Airbender is pretty close. A new robot. We're actually getting some parts we haven't seen. Whoa, okay, that is wicked. That is awesome. Reminds me of Elden Ring. Wow. Pink Moth Nexus. That is beautiful. Memorial Vault. A foil little dog. Code Cracker Hound. And a foil mountain. Oh, the gorgeous one too. Well, well, well. Add this one to the little stack. We'll go ahead and review in my opinion, some of the best pools that I enjoyed and I think are awesome looking. Or it might be, you know, kind of nice because they're like mythic and such. Okay, here we go. We got a bunch of those. I was really surprised about that. This one reminds me of like Infinity Wars. Or some sort of like Marvel kind of vibe. An angel warrior. So cool looking. Yes, some lands. This charm. This spacecraft. It's really cool, like poster art. This one, that makes you mill cards. Really cool. Blast zone. Super wicked Terra symbiosis, but it has a sleeve, so it's a little hard to see the amazingness of the art. Thespian stage. Hello, upgraded TV Titan. Foil swamp, which I'm super pleased with, which again, the sleeve makes it really crazy. Cosmogoyf. Voice. Secluded Starforge. We have a bunch of the planets. Entropic Battle Cruiser. This one, amazing. Stomping Ground. Foil of the Watery Grave. A little sliver, little hive full. Godless Shrine. Amazing artwork. Sunken Citadel foil. And the Lava Claw reaches. So, an amazing time. We'll take care of Titan because so are we. Art's too low. Take care, everyone. I'll see you all soon. Goodbye for now.